Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Dank
Hello.
Swamp, and
Hello.
that's my dude Chris. And all right, so today we will be telling stories. Today, actually,
Skip
I
stories.
don't have a story, so I'll just be making one up, completely improv, kinda. I
We're,
don't,
we're telling dumb stories.
yeah, but he actually has a real story apparently.
Yeah,
So, do you want to present a fake and a real story, or what would you like to do?
uh, I'll do my real story since it's relatively short. Then we'll do, like if you're done with yours, then we'll do yours. And then I'll tell a fake one.
All right, sure. Go
Okay?
ahead.
Okay. So back in my pimp days of elementary school, I think it was like around third,
Childhood.
shut up. It was around like second or, yeah, it was second grade. Yeah, that's what it was. I remember now. Anyway, so back in my pimp days in second grade, I was the pimp of all pimps, like bruh. And so there's this psychopathic chick named Sophie. Yes, psychopath Sophie. And so one day at recess, it was the last. It was actually like the last on the last week of school. I was strolling around and just doing my thing, you know. And so I decided to go like so pretty much like we had like these glider things and they're like and yeah we had like these
Yeah,
like
you like grab onto the handle and you like slide.
yeah so we had those. I decided to go over there and I was just in like it's like sort of like
I
I
think
guess
I've heard this one. Yeah.
yeah it's sort of like a gymnastics almost like place like thing where there's like two bars where you can like flip around and do crap. And so I was sitting there, I was just standing
Like
by,
monkey bars.
yeah, sort of like that. But like, I was standing by there and just doing my thing, and it's when it happened. Psychopath Sophie. She sprung out of nowhere. Also, this I'm making this. I'm over dramaticing this. She sprung out of nowhere, flying from 90,000 feet in the air. She pinned little Chris down. This part's true. She pinned little Chris down to like a pole thing.
Revolt.
He was stuck. He couldn't do anything. She was trying to ruin his pimp days, for he knew that once once it happened, his pimp days. Once you go black, you never go back. But anyway, anyway, so he was pinned. There was nothing to do. He had a pole on his other three friends and a psychopathic chick on his where yeah. So he was trapped. Nothing to do except he had his bodyguard. Luckily, his bodyguard Bradley Johnson.
Oh yes, Bradley. You know he plays volleyball with me now.
Oh, cool. No, shut up.
Okay. Shh.
So
Sorry.
so
Okay.
he got his bodyguard. Shut up. He got his bodyguard, and he called him. He was like, he was like, Bradley. And he was like, okay, I'm on the way. And and then this is where the fun happens. So Bradley viciously shoved her off of little Chris. Little Chris is traumatized.
Viciously.
Little Chris is traumatized with the experience that he's seen. She flew about 5 feet. Jesus Christ, this guy was strong. And this story's kind of violent for a second grader. But anyway, so she flew about 5 feet. He sprinted over to her with alarming speeds, and then she was punched in the friggin' face. Like, no, dead serious. Like, he punched her in the face, and like that was it. She got punched in the face, and then he walked away. She got in trouble. I don't know why, but you know, whatever. Fine.
Great story. I like the vicious pushing.
Um, Tell me a fake story. Oh, Soph.
Do you want? Are you sure? Because I actually have a real story now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you want the real or fake story?
Real. You do your real story, then I'll tell a fake story, and then you tell your story.
So,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
so, back where I used to live before I met you, Kroos. Are you
Sorry.
done? Because I don't have an animation for you going. Ah!
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Alright, so there's like a woods that we used to hang out with, but it had like a. So it's kind of like two hills. Picture like an M, but with like a really big dip in the middle.
Okay, so a butt.
Kind of. You could say a butt. Sure. But in the butt was like a railroad tracks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like we were, so me and my friend, we were building like a fort out there. And you would have no idea what we'd find back in these woods. We found a sledgehammer once. We found a couple like axes. I think we found a hatchet once. A couple pocket knives. But we were taking down some trees and stuff. Then there was like a deer sitting there.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't like a doe, but it wasn't like the buck.
It wasn't.
It wasn't a buck.
It was Bambi.
It was Bambi. So we were like, what the and Bambi started running. So we're like, wait, where's it going? So we slowly walked, following it, and all of a sudden there's like 6 of them. And then like the buck like started like charging us, right? So we actually went across the railroad tracks, and I don't know how we lost it. I think it like hit a tree or something. I don't know. But I guess I have the authority to say that I ran away from a buck.
You scrapped the buck.
But then again, we're on the other side of the railroad tracks, and like our parents didn't even want us going near the railroad tracks, right? You know. So we got up to the other side, and then then we hear like yelling, right?
Bruh.
Like not like a scream, like ah, like someone's gonna kill me, like dead, boom, or like it was like a fun kind of yell, like
people laughing.
fun, like hey.
Ew.
So, anyway, so we were walking. So first of all, it's already kind of a weird day because we came from like chopping down a couple like little trees, like 15-foot trees, to running away from deer, and now we're on the other side of the railroad tracks, which we have never done.
Oh yeah.
So now we walk over, and there's these kids swinging from a rope, and then all of a sudden the train comes.
Bruh.
Right? And this kid, so he swings, he doesn't see the train coming, right? So the train comes, he swings in front of the train, and he goes back through. I'm like, how do you go back through? And he somehow slid in between the slots, like in the train cars.
Oh.
Like a sly dog. Like, I didn't know.
Bruh, that kid's a god.
I know. It was crazy.
That kid's a
As we
god.
walked over, it's like, oh my god, is he even hurt? And he's like, no, but I'm definitely not doing that for quite a while.
Dude, that
Next
kid,
day they're back up doing it, but
Bruh. I guess quite a while for him means like 5 minutes.
but
a day.
that's crazy.
Dude, that kid is literally Jesus. He's literally
Like seriously, a
Jesus.
train that's going 20 miles an hour and you somehow slide through there? That's just luck.
Wait, so what does the deer and all that stuff have to do with this?
How we got across the train tracks.
Oh, okay.
It's just a cool experience that we ran away from deer.
So yeah, dude, I was
Then we went back and built our fort. We actually had a bathroom in it. We found a bucket and we like dug into the ground, put the
Bruh.
bucket in there.
That's so, that's stanky.
Well, then we found It's so weird because we found like a toilet seat, like top, like a seat. We put that on top of it, trying to act nice.
Bro, like, how much AIDS do you have now?
Even though we kind of just like squat there and just go.
Actually, bro, alright. What a story. Tell me one story again.
What?
What?
All right, I'll tell my fake story.
Okay.
One Once upon a time, in a world. No.
Okay.
That's not the voice. That's not the voice I'm going for.
What are you
Then
doing
just
like
screw all
that?
voices. So back in the day.
Ew! What is this?
I'm just,
Oh, bro.
I'm just gonna talk normally. So, there was once a man. His name was Frank.
He's gay.
See, he was on his train, and
He owns a train?
No, he was on a train.
Oh, okay.
Stop interrupting my story.
Sorry about that.
He's on a train, and while he was sleeping in his bunk on the train, he woke up, and it was still dark. So he expected that they're still on the way to their destination, right? But they woke up, and there's a light, one single light in the room,
Is it Jesus?
and behind it was Shrek. Shrek ferociously lunged towards the man, bent him over hands and knees.
Oh, God. What is this? Okay. What is this? Dude, Jackie, what the
then filled him full of his Shrek ogre yogurt.
Yeah.
The end. Or is it? It's not ogre yet.
Oh, God. That's terrible. Okay,
That's amazing.
I have a story. This story is dedicated to okay, yeah, I have something dedicated to. This story is dedicated to a spider that I killed, like, last Monday. No, it wasn't last month. Wait, yeah. Last Monday, it was like, there's a spider. Yeah, just shut up. Anyway, so, once upon a time, there was a little spider. His name was David Bowie. David Bowie the spider was a very healthy spider. He had many friends, many spidery eight-legged friends. His favorite meal were ants, and his favorite four-course meal were horse flies. Now, David Bowie the spider was a very happy spider.
How big was a spider if it can eat horseflies?
You know, shut up. Alright? Just shut up.
I wouldn't even want to eat a horsefly. Hey, Shrek wouldn't want to eat a horsefly for God's sake. Alright, there's extra noises in the background of you. Hello?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Are you going to continue with your story?
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, interruptions. Anyway, so David Bowie the spider. Wait, where was I?
He liked eating horseflies.
Alright. So David Bowie the spider was going on an adventure. An adventure to Pickerington North High School.
Oh, great.
He was on his way. So he was in there. It was about I don't know, 6:50, around that. So he was there, being a spider. And so he was doing what little David Bowie spiders do. So little did screw that. Anyway, so it was his birthday. Happy birthday, David Bowie the spider. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Shut up. Ew, he's like a clown.
Hey, man, it's happy birthday time.
Hey, shut up. Okay. So David Bowie, yeah, it was David Bowie the spider's birthday. His 14th in 101
Nutsy nuts.
birthday. his he finally grew his 8th leg. That's not how it works, but shut.
What? What? What?
Actually, no, he grew his 9th leg.
What? Dear God.
Insert money first. Anyway.
That's a different joke. That's a completely different joke. No. Okay, your story is done, Chris.
No. So,
All you've told is that the spider just grew.
shut up. If you would shut
Does
up.
that mean he's fertile now?
Shut up. Alright.
He's mature.
Shut up. Alright. So David Bowie the Spider was in room 119. He was in room 119 trying to find some moth. Yes, moth. So David Bowie the Spider had his school bags, and he had his beer, and he had his glasses, all ready to learn some math.
He had beer for math.
Shut up!
That must have been some scary math.
Shut up! It was very stressful. He had to drink his diaper. Anyway, so David Bowie. So, do you remember Bradley Johnson from the last story? Of course you do. So Bradley Johnson was sitting there. It was about 7:20, right when class started, and Bradley Johnson was sitting there. David Bowie came down from the ceiling and sat down on his chair.
Right?
Bradley Johnson's chair. He climbed to the back of the chair and started climbing around everywhere. Yes, he climbed to the back of the chair and started climbing around everywhere. So, a kid, named Donovan. He saw David Bowie the Spider, told Bradley, and yes, little Chris, not very little anymore. Anyway, not very little anymore.
You got smaller, what?
Notice David Bowie the Spider, and he said, "Oh my God, there's a freaking spider! I'm gonna kill everything! Oh my God, burn down school! Holy crap!" And so little Chris got up. He literally smacked David Bowie the Spider in the face off of the back of the chair. David Bowie the Spider was scared nutless. His leg has fallen off. He can't find it. He lost his glasses in the attack. He's sprinting everywhere. He doesn't know where he's going, and then boom! He gets smashed. And then dragged across the floor for about 5 feet. Dead serious, in the middle of class.
Dear
So,
God.
Mr. Fernandez, the math teacher, I'm just like changing it. Anyway, Mr. Fernandez
Fern.
saw little Chris,
Feel the fern.
and he said, and I quote, "Chris, are you okay? Did something happen?" And little Chris said, and I quote, "Yes, I just killed a spider, that's all." And then Mr. Fernandez said, and I quote, "That poor spider was just probably trying to find a home." And little Chris said, "That spider can find a home somewhere else, far away from me." And Mr. Fernandez, like, as little Chris giggled, he's not gay, by the way. And Mr. Fernandez said, "Are you laughing over the spider's death?" And little Chris said, "Yes, of course."
Yes, I am.
"Yes, I am. The spider was stupid for coming into this classroom." And then Mr. Fernandez said, "You're a maniac." And then we continued on with class. Bine. Dead serious, all that actually happened. That's actually a true story.
Seriously? Wait, so
It's not a true story.
Fern
just
actually said that?
yeah,
Cool.
it's based on the true. All that actually happened.
Alright, so,
The start. But anyway,
alright,
Yeah.
thanks guys for watching. That was the Dank Swamp.
David Bowie the Spider.
Hope you enjoyed this crap. And next time, hopefully we'll have something a ton more entertaining. David Bowie the Spider.
I hope you enjoyed this crap.
How about Frank?
That was David Bowie
How
the
about
Spider.
Frank?
David Bowie the Spider.
Frank
Okay,
was
so-
ferociously lunged at by Shrek.
No, David Bowie, that's why, so it's actually inside his bum.
Oh, Jesus. Hope you enjoyed these stories that, honestly, we've just popped into our heads. So,
Yeah, the stories that are told are true.
Hope you enjoy. My Frank story was not true.
My stories were true.
Or was it? Illuminati confirmed. Alright, see you guys next time.
Oh, let's see.
Bam!